Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Will. I just wanted to hop on today and talk about Bitcoin uh, from 2022 to now to kind of contextualize the recent moves for Bitcoin. And I think this is a good history lesson if you're new, and I wanted to share kind of the narrative as I see it for the past couple of years. So this is TradingView. This is Bitcoin on TradingView on a weekly candle. Okay, so each one of these candles represents 1 week of price action, up or down. Green is up, red is down. So over here on the left, you see that this is the final weekly green candle in November of 2021, where Bitcoin hit all-time highs last cycle at like around, I think, 65,000. And then you have this huge crash down here to 35. Then we see some pop back up to 46. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to go to 100,000 from here. It doesn't. It crashes down. And then we're in a really, really brutal bear market from the summer of 2022 through, let's see here, basically October, November of 2023. And in here, it was horrible, okay? But if you had conviction in Bitcoin, this is when you were stacking Bitcoin the hardest. Even down here at 15.5 to 17.18, everyone was calling for 15, 12K, 10K Bitcoin, 8K Bitcoin, 5K Bitcoin. So this was really brutal for hodlers and new accumulators that had gained conviction by educating themselves the previous year or 2 years. So this was really hard. And then we kind of see a bottom forming here, and then we come out of that in stages, and then we get a breakout here, and that really is like the start of a convincing move and trend upwards and the bull run. So this was between 25 and 30, but you can see the trend changing here and then going up. So just to give you some context, this blue and yellow trend indicator that you see on the screen is the Larson line from CTO Larson. I took his course and I have this indicator. I can't recommend it highly enough if you're going to be trading crypto or tech stocks to identify long-term trends and capitalize on the majority of those big trends in volatile assets. So that's kind of what you see on the screen, and that's the context. So you got this bear market here, then we come out of the bear market, and this is November 23. Are the ETFs getting approved? They look like they might get approved. Everyone's kind of not sure if the spot Bitcoin ETFs are going to get approved. SEC is basically not looking great. They're kind of keeping you at bay, not understanding what could be unleashed here, yada yada yada. Very unsure, but looks like people were accumulating to front run it. It moves. We're in the 40s here, and then ETF gets approved right in here, January of 2024. Bada boom, bada bing. We go vertical above 60,000, tag a new all-time high right above 70,000. Everyone's euphoric. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin ETFs are going nuts. This is the coolest thing ever. If you're a Bitcoiner, my gosh, we're going straight to 100K right now. Oh my gosh, and chop solidation and summer doldrums from there. Okay? Kill the hopes, make Bitcoin boring, keep normies out of it, keep people who are on the sidelines uninterested. This is going back to zero, no intrinsic value. What are we doing with cryptocurrencies? Blah, 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 yada, 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 flimsy do's or don'ts, blah, blah, blah. Really boring, kind of sucked, ups and downs, but basically within just a big fat freaking range here. Okay, off fresh all-time highs. Okay, and then September 24, you get a summer of RFK and Donald Trump at Bitcoin Nashville conference, suggesting the idea of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Cynthia Lummis outlining a plan for it, introducing a bill for it. You get, the UAE becoming a crypto capital, Bitcoin mining being allowed in Russia. That's coming up in here. Chinese state television announces that America will have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You see a lot of hash rate in China still. You see Malay in Argentina putting Bitcoin miners in the building of their central bank in Argentina with big displays of shredded Argentinian pesos next to the Bitcoin miners on marble floors. You get a lot of crazy stuff happening. You get El Salvador buying 1 Bitcoin a day, Ethiopia and Bhutan mining Bitcoin with nation-state resources. A lot of pieces moving into view here, okay? Then big impulse right here, okay? Big impulse up, and we haven't broken out of the range, and then the election breaks us out of this range. Donald Trump gets elected, things are looking good for markets, everyone's gonna get wealthy, everything starts pumping. He talks about the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Florida pension is moving to put Bitcoin on its balance sheet as a treasury asset. The Wisconsin pension, Michigan have held Bitcoin ETFs for the better part of at least a quarter, maybe 2 quarters. So we're seeing big moves into Bitcoin and probably more announcements to come, I would presume. So this is the last 2 years of Bitcoin in a nutshell in under 10 minutes. It's actually under 8 minutes so far. And again, this is just very high level of what was going on, tons of different stuff and minutia within there, but that's the general story of Bitcoin in the last 2 years or so. All right. That's all I got for you right now. I'll post this video, so I hope this helps you kind of contextualize the last couple years for this asset, and it looks like we're going higher. Demand looks high. ETFs have huge inflows. Nation state adoption on the horizon. Looks like, so we're just looking for more. Thank you. Bye.